Hi everyone. So today I want to share my journey with something that we call corn. This is not corn, vegetable, but corn that appear on your skin and it's painful. Yes. Well, at this point, maybe you already know what kind of corn I'm currently talking about. Let me give you some picture. Yes, that corn. So yeah, I have my note here. There are two types of corn. First is a regular corn. Yeah, it's a normal corn. It often caused by friction, thickened skin. Yeah, your skin got thick, and then maybe because of pressure. And this is actually not contagious and pretty easy to remove. But the second one, actually we don't call it corn, we call it warts. This one is, well, quite difficult to heal because this one isn't caused by thickened skin but by virus. So let's jump my story. I first had what I thought was just a regular corn in 2022 during winter, like around March or February. I quite forgot. Yeah, basically around that time. Because maybe I was working too much and I was using these shoes for part-time job. Yeah, I work in a cafe, and the shoes that I used to wear for part-time job is kind of too big for me. And because it was too big for me, it kind of caused friction. And yeah, that's basically how that corn started to appear. And then I chose to ignore it because it didn't really hurt. And then few months passed. Let's say the corn started to appear in March 2022. April March, April, May, June, July, August. So let's say 6 months has passed since the first appearance of that corn. And then I went back to Indonesia. And at that time, I couldn't ignore it anymore because it was already too painful for me to walk. And what appeared to be like just a small corn already grew much bigger than what I saw in February. So I chose to go to doctor, and then the doctor said, Belinda, your corn is already too big. We cannot use just a normal medicine to heal your corn, and basically we need to do a surgery to remove this corn. And I said, okay doctor, let's do surgery. Because yeah, I just want to work peacefully without any pain. And I gotta tell you guys, their surgery is so painful. I felt like the doctor was being so unserious about this thing. Oh my god. So the doctor gave me for local anesthesia with the biggest needle. I'm not really sure about how to measure the size of the needle that doctor used in surgery, but at that time she was like, "Hey Melinda, look, this is the needle that we're going to put into your skin. This is the biggest needle, 30G. Why this is the biggest needle? Because it is meant to be used for legs. That's why it's big. Bear with me, okay, Melinda, bear with me. Be patient, okay, okay, okay." And I was like, are you sure? Because I thought I have quite high pain tolerance. So, oh my god, it was so painful. really. And then I came back to Japan, and few months passed. It's like around 3 months after the surgery, the corn start to appear in the very same exact spot. And oh my god, it start to become so painful. And fast forward to 2025, suddenly it appeared everywhere in my hand. Like here, 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 and here. And yeah, like I don't know what happened, but suddenly my body is full of warts. No, well, actually, there were only 5. And yeah, I was kind of sad because yeah, it is painful. And you know, well, if you have corn too and you're living in Japan, by this is like the sticker that we use for corn medication. So yeah, buy this and you'll just buy it and use it, okay? And then that's when I start to understand that there are difference between regular corn and plantar warts. So how to tell the difference between regular corn and warts? You need to see 4 black dots. Yeah, like this. If you see this is not normal corn. This is warts and caused by virus. Even though you use this, you cannot completely remove it only in a month. Maybe you need at least 4 months. In my experience, it took me 4 months. Yes. And then the second one, to tell if it's normal corn or warts, is, let's say I drew a circle in my hand, okay? Let's say this is the corn. Yeah. So if you press it like straight down your corn like this, and it gives you pain, it might be corn. But if you squeeze it from sides like this and it hurts, maybe it is warts. Like what I said before, plantar warts can spread because it is caused by virus, right? So if suddenly it appeared in one area, there are many corn in one area, like tut, 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 it might be warts. It's not normal regular corn because wart spreads and corn usually only develop in one area. So for example, one hand, tut, and then it stops spreading. But warts, it spread like tut, 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 tut. Yeah, basically like that. So guys, if you have corn and it already stayed there for more than 6 months, maybe you need to reconsider if it is really a normal corn or maybe it is warts. And by the way, about the corn that I had on my hand and on my foot, I don't know how, but by using this for like 4 months, and then the summer came, maybe because of the heat, or I don't know, like everything suddenly fell off. Yeah, so I don't have warts and corn anymore on my body. Yay! Anyway guys, if you live in Japan, maybe you're not going to experience something scary like what I had in Indonesia, because in Indonesia I live in a kind of small town. So in Japan, we have this treatment called hydrogen peroxide spray treatment. So for example, you have corn here, and then the doctor going to spray it with hydrogen peroxide, like it's going to feel kind of cold, but I heard your corn is going to fall off like instantly. Yeah, that's all about corn and about my experience with it. I hope this video helps you, and if you have corn, don't forget to use it as your, I don't know, first aid. And yeah, get well soon, guys. Yeah, bye bye.